Madden 23 officially came out today, and in honor of the game's release, we are going to do a mystery rebuild in Madden 23, where we don't know what team we're going to be rebuilding yet. We're going to let the CPUs decide. I'll blindfold myself, and we'll see how it goes. Make sure you comment, subscribe, like, do all the things. Let me know that you want to see this content, and we'll get into this one. Let's go. We've got a t-shirt here. I'm just going to throw it over my eyes. I cannot see the screen. And then we're just going to pick a random team once I decide to let go of the button. I genuinely have no idea what team we're on at this point, but we're hopefully gonna get to one soon. And 3, 2, 1. All right, our rebuild for Madden 23 is going to be the
wait for it,
Washington Commanders. That's actually a really good rebuild. There's a lot to work with on this team, but a lot of problems. Let's launch right in and get to this team. All right, so immediately looking at this roster, we notice a couple things. One, Carson Wentz is not our long-term quarterback. He will need to be replaced.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
As well as most of this offense. The offensive line, decent, but definitely could use some upgrading. The tight ends are basically useless. Antonio Gibson, good in Madden, apparently a punt player, or special teams guy in real life. Little scary, but he is 91 speed, 92 excel, so he'll probably play for us. The wide receivers are obviously the core of this team in Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, and Curtis Samuel. And then this is where this team gets really fun. We have Chase Young and Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, and Montez Sweat on that defensive line. So strong, so easy to build with. And then some pieces in the secondary and at linebacker. Jamin Davis is pretty fast. I believe that Keon Crossan is on this team somewhere. He might not be one of the top guys, but we'll have to work on the secondary to bring it up to par with the defensive front. The first thing we're going to do, like always, is just cut anyone that we don't anticipate using, who doesn't really have value. After cutting about 30 players, our team is relatively unchanged. The only changes that we made are decisions on who we're playing. So Sam Howell's actually going to start week 1.
Are you sure about that?
He's a decent prospect, and he's actually looked good in training camp in real life. He does have 93 throw power, 82 speed, which means he could develop into a good prospect. And we're not going to play Carson Wentz. See ya. We'll trade, cut, we'll do whatever with him. We're going to play as our receivers. Terry McLaurin's going to stay. Dimey Brown's going to slot up from wide receiver 4 to wide receiver 3. And Dotson's going to go from 3 to 2. Curtis Samuel's on the last year of his deal. We're not going to worry about him too much. He's just going to be, there if we need a speed guy, but otherwise, we'll probably trade him as well. And then on the defensive end, relatively unchanged. We definitely need another DB. We'll see if we can find one in free agency or via trade. To get a veteran presence on the field, we're going to sign Eric Ebron to a 1-year deal. He's just going to be slightly better than Logan Thomas will be, and now gives us 2 real tight ends to work with. I love the idea of bringing in big names. We're going to grab Jalen Smith, formerly of the Cowboys. They cut him for, I believe, was an injury concern. He had like a torn ACL coming out of Notre Dame. Was a good player and then suddenly wasn't. We'll give him a tryout for sure on this Washington team. Oh, let's go. Okay, so we may have overpaid because they accepted the first trade offer we made, but we traded Cole Holcomb, not a piece for our team, and Curtis Samuel, a guy who is on his way out, for L'Jarius Sneed. This is a win for me, for sure. They give me a 3rd-round pick for Bobby McCain. Let's go. All right, we'll take that as well. 3rd-round pick, Bobby McCain. All right, let's get Sam Howell his first NFL action. He's going to be our starting quarterback moving forward, at least for this year, if not for future years, if we can get him to develop. Let's see what we can do against this Panthers team. And here he comes. Is that Wentz? Oh my God, they reordered the depth chart. Wentz should not be going out there. Well, great intro, man. We're fixing the depth chart right now. You're not playing a snap in preseason. You don't need the reps. Sam Howell does. Well, it looks like everything else is all set on the depth chart, though, so we should be in good shape. Wentz is going to be out there, and guess who it is? It's Sam Howell. We love that. Gibson's our starting running back for now, and then we'll see how Brian Robinson develops. He's actually playing wide receiver for us, which is interesting. Get him the rock. Good catch. Oh, there he goes. Brian Robinson, that guy? Is he that guy? Ooh, Brian Robinson is that guy. 3rd and inches, we're giving it to Brian Robinson. Run right at Brian Burns. Oh, he cut one cut. Let's see how that goes. Are you blind? All right, see if we can get Brian Robinson out of the backfield. He should be open. Split that zone. Sam Howell, inside pass lead. Gets him down. Does not get into the end zone. Let's get Dotson on a slant. Do that, dude. Something like that. And then just cut in. Low pass. Still caught it. Let's go. Try to find Cam Sims in the back of the end zone here. Dime. Harris Marshall, touchdown. He did burn our corner. We were in cover 2 man. Don't really know how badly our corner got burned. We have all our starters in, so that's concerning. Like, Terrace Marshall isn't very good. No offense to you, Terrace Marshall, but come on. Cole Turner, the catch, breaks a tackle. Let's go. Come on, upfield. Oh, breaks 2 tackles, 3 tackles. Is Cole Turner going to get rostered? What position is he? Is he a tight end or a wide receiver? All I know is that he can't be covered. All right, again, Dimey Brown is the guy we're trying to feature here. In the zone, bing, touchdown. Let's go. Cam Curl lurks it. Get into the end zone. Didn't get there, but you know, it's okay. It's actually not okay. I'm pretty upset. Got a bunch of running backs. McKissick in the back of the end zone. Bing bong. Let's go. Sam Howell drops dimes. Sam Howell drops dimes. This rebuild is progressing faster than expected. If Sam Howell is that good, if he's that good, again, he's throwing to Dimey Brown. He's not throwing to McLaurin. He's not throwing to Dotson. It's Dimey Brown. Like, that's wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4. And we still need to sign some wide receivers. So Sam Howell, 63% completions for 256 and 4 in preseason. We will take that. No turnovers. 130 quarterback rating. No one else threw a pass for us. Most of the incompletions, basically all 11 of them, I think were my fault. Gibson, 10 carries. All after me. Robinson, 2 carries. I think I gave him both. McKissick, 2 carries and a score. 5 total touchdowns on offense. Jeez. Dimey Brown, 6 for 70 and 2. McKissick had the 1. Terrace Marshall had the 1. And Dotson. That's right. Wow. That is an encouraging game. Very encouraging start. 2 picks on the day. All right, we're going to download a draft class, and we're actually going to download my draft class. Make sure you pick the second one. It's called 2023 itsjeffguy. We are losing in downloads, and I want to win. So make sure you download this file when you're using it. Use my draft class, please. We want to be the #1 draft class on Madden 23, and hopefully you guys can help us get there. I think our season goal should be 7-9. If we can go 7-9, I would be thrilled. And, you know, based on our first week of performance, we might be better than that, but we'll see. That's going to do it for today's episode. Make sure you subscribe for the next one. We'll be playing the Jags in week 1, and it's going to be a banger. Let's go.